why did you stop making YouTube videos? Do you like living in San Francisco? Where are you working now? Are you single? Hi, so it's been quite some time since I posted my last video, 7 months to be exact, and I'm back! A lot of you guys have been messaging me and DMing me asking me where I've been and what I've been doing and why I haven't been posting, so I thought I'd take this video to explain where I've been and also do a little Q&A. First, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand who I love working with. Not only do I think their pieces are super high quality and beautiful, but I also love their mission of being a sustainable company. They are 100% carbon and water neutral and very transparent about where they source their materials. I personally love wearing their jewelry all the time. Currently, I'm wearing their heritage necklace, as well as a bracelet right here. Currently, they're having their biggest sale of the year with everything 10% off and last chance items up to 60% off. So if you're interested in checking them out, make sure to click the link in my description box and check out their pieces. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the very first question is, why did you stop making YouTube videos? That is a great question. This is by far the most common question I got, and honestly, there's not one good answer, but if I were to try to sum it up, I would say that I was going through a period of a lot of change. I'd gone through a really rough breakup. I had just finished school and I was about to start my very first job, and I felt like I needed time to just take a pause. And although I wanted to make YouTube videos and I really tried, during that time it just felt like I couldn't get myself to do it. And I never want YouTube to feel like a chore. I always want it to be something fun and enjoyable, and it just didn't feel that way for a bit. I definitely missed making YouTube videos because it's such a core part of who I am, to document things and make videos out of my memories. It really did feel like a piece of me was missing when I stopped doing that, and I told myself that I would only come back to YouTube if it came to the point where it was enjoyable again. And thankfully that's where I am now. So that's why I'm just jazzed that I'm even here sitting in front of a camera and doing things that I used to do and that I really do love doing. How is your life at the moment? My life is incredible. I just feel this insane zest for life. I feel so excited for every single day. I feel like, especially in the past few months, so many things have happened to me. I've met so many people and have had so many incredible memories made, and it just makes me so excited for what's to come. So I would say life is pretty incredible right now. Tell us how you adjusted to moving to San Francisco. So if you don't know, I currently am in San Francisco. I moved here for my very first job. I thought the adjustment would be very hard for me, moving from home to a whole new city, my own apartment, all this stuff, but it actually has been super fun. And I feel like a big part of that is because I actually already had kind of a community here, because a lot of people who go to Stanford, when they graduate, they end up moving to San Francisco. So when I moved here, I just realized that there were so many of my friends already living here, and even if I didn't know people, the people I did know would introduce me to their friends, and my circle just became bigger and bigger, and I kept meeting people that I just had never interacted with in college. And so I'd say the adjustment has not been bad at all. Favorite place you've been in San Francisco? So I still feel very new to the city, so I don't actually know too many places. I'm still figuring out the different neighborhoods and the names. So I don't actually know if I have a favorite spot right now. I would say that my favorite thing to do in San Francisco is just walk. I will walk anywhere if it's less than 45 minutes. I just love walking because the city is so beautiful, first of all, but also there's just so many stores and parks and cafes that you'll just pass by. And it's just very exciting for me to look at the buildings and see all the people and just wonder who I might bump into next. Do you like living in San Francisco, and how long do you plan on living there? I absolutely love living in SF. There could not be a more perfect place for me right now. I love SF because there's no shortage of things to do. It's also so easy to get around. They have so much public transportation and it's very inexpensive. And I just love that people are just very nice and very open to being your friend. It feels like every day I meet someone and they're like exactly the person that I needed to meet. I'm just like, how did you come into my life? I feel like I've met some of my closest friends just in the past few months, and I think that's what makes SF so charming to me, is that to me it just feels like a magical playground where anything can happen, and I haven't found that kind of magic in any other city that I've been in. As for how long I plan on living here, I honestly have no idea. I'm just taking it day by day. I can say for sure I have no plans of moving anytime soon. I can see myself maybe in a few years moving, but no plans for now. Where are you working now? Currently, I'm working as a product manager at Reddit. How's work so far, and how are you adjusting? Work has been really great. I've been at work for about 3 months. I feel like I'm learning every single day, and I love my coworkers. We hang out even after we go to work, and it's one of those things where you're just like, I can't believe I'm here and that I have this job and that everything is great, and I just feel like so lucky and so blessed to be here. And yeah. Why did you choose product management? I chose to be a product manager because I felt like it aligned best with the skills that I have. I feel like I'm definitely more interested in the business and ideation side of technology rather than the actual implementation, and I felt like the role of the PM just played to my skills better than any other job would have. Would you consider going back to school to get an MBA? I definitely would consider going back to school. An MBA sounds really cool. I think it's a very exciting prospect. I don't know yet what the timeline would look for me, but I'm definitely keeping it in mind. Are you single? Yes. What inspires you? I think what inspires me the most is seeing people be really excellent at something, and when they put their everything into something. I think there's something really special about when somebody works so hard at something and is able to do it so well. And when I see people like that, it makes me just want to reach for the stars and achieve my goals. What are your hobbies? Recently, I've been loving to go around with my Contax T2, which is this point-and-shoot film camera, and just take pictures of the city and take pictures of my friends. I think there's something really special about film photography, not only the way that it looks, but the fact that you don't get the results right away. The best part is when you take all these photos, you go to get it developed, you're waiting, and then you get the photos back and you look through all of them. So that's something that I've been really enjoying. What's a hobby you recommend people trying? Something that I recommend people trying is cooking. It's something I've gotten into just in the past few months, and it's been so much fun just exploring different recipes and making things and sharing them with other people to eat. I think it's pretty straightforward to make things if you have a recipe and you get the ingredients, and it's also really fun to do it with other people. So if you're looking for a hobby, would definitely recommend cooking. When were you saved by Jesus Christ? So if you don't know, I am a Christian. It's a big part of who I am, and I actually grew up Christian, so I've been Christian pretty much my whole life. But I would say only in 2019, so about 3 years ago, did I really start understanding what it meant to be a Christian and really practicing what I believed. So about 3 years. What's your favorite Christian book? My favorite Christian book is Mere Christianity. I talk about it all the time. I just love it so much. It's by C.S. Lewis, and I really like it because it starts from like the very beginning of like what Christianity is, like why should we believe that there is a God. And I recommend this book to all my friends, and I love sharing this book with other people. So if you're actually interested in reading this, if you just DM me on Instagram and tell me your email, I'll send you an ebook. I think it's a very interesting and enlightening read, and I love to share it with other people. How do you make friends if you're shy and awkward? This is a great question. I think it just really comes down to like your mindset. So just being really open to connecting with people and being willing to like break down your barriers and share things with other people and listen when other people are sharing. If there's anything I learned in the last year, it's that you can become really close to people in a very short amount of time. It's actually not the quantity of time that you spend with someone that matters, it's the quality of time. So I would just say look for activities that you can do together, spend time talking together, and just let it naturally happen. What are some things you want to do in the new year? I am so excited for 2022. I don't think I've been this excited for a new year ever. Why I'm excited for 2022 is because even though I had some rocky moments and some very sad moments, 2021 ended up being my very favorite year. And so I can only imagine what 2022 will look like. Some things I'm looking forward to is just meeting new people. Something I learned about myself is that I just really appreciate people. I love hanging out with people and meeting people and hearing their stories and sharing mine. I think people and friendships are what make life interesting. I feel like you could achieve all these things and go all these places and see all these sights, but if you don't have anyone to share it with or to talk about it with, then it's less exciting to me. So I'm mainly excited for all the new friendships that I will make and to strengthen all the friendships that I have. I'm also excited to just do so many new things. I really want to learn how to play tennis. I want to learn how to cook and bake amazing new dishes. I want to learn how to sew and to make clothes. I want to have a better fashion sense. I want to learn more about investing. I want to post more on YouTube. I want to get better at photography and shoot weddings. I want to travel new places. Honestly, I'm just excited for life to happen. I know there's so many things in store, and I know that the best is yet to come. So that's the end of the video. I'm so happy and excited to be back. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that explained a little bit about where I've been and what I've been doing. I can't tell you how excited I am to be back and talking to you right now. So definitely look out for many more videos in the future. If you're interested in following along with my adventures, make sure to subscribe down below and watch out for my new videos. Lastly, I wanted to thank Anna Louisa for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check out the link in my description below. Thank you for watching to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.